Okay, so top floor is glued. Here we are, top floor, and okay, starting at the staircase here, temporary staircase, spiral staircase there, sprinkler head in the middle of that window, comes back, height offsets, comes back down, tees to the riser, continues on, tees up for that room. I have to stay out of that room because there's some architectural designs that have to be approved. Branch off, and it's all nicely glued here. Kind of like see that hanger? I had to makeshift something like that. You know, I don't really like they say you can have a hanger within 6 inches, but floppy flop doesn't work for me. So little custom hanger there, and comes over, drops the sprinkler head, offsets again. There's a lot of offsets going on here, and a sprinkler there. And I'll show you this sprinkler head here, which is dead center, and it catches my riser to the left there, but to the right I have to leave it. All these intersections on the lines, yeah, those are lights, and it's not working out for the electrician. The studs are in the way, or the trusses. So as we continue on, sprinkler head here in the hall, another one at the end there, nice long run, well supported. Catches this riser and branches off for a sprinkler head there. Another offset and a sprinkler head in the center of those two box lights. And we keep going. This one here, see that? How did I do that? Geez, well, I prefabbed everything, all 390s, and then I stuck it up there with one hanger here, and then over here just put another hanger at the top there to keep it straight. Continues on, 200-degree riser down. That's a zone. Over here starts off again on its own new zone. It's not all attached up here, and because we're not drilling beams, so 90s through the stud for the bulk there. See that? Okay, T 90 up. 90's up for the T there, continues on, sprinkler in the bulk, and one in the ceiling to catch inside the pocket. That's what the architectural guy wanted, or a lady, and builder, and customer. And this sprinkler here covers the doorway, because this sprinkler is too far away from the door. Continues on, drops the sprinkler. You know, I would have liked to hit that center with the run there going over to the bathroom. You see that sprinkler head? Center in that bathroom, but not in this bathroom. These boxes are in different locations. So, you know, 90s, 90s, 90s. Lots of pressure up here, so I'm lucky. Anyways, where are we? Okay, so, yeah, so this line here continues over, catches this line for the sprinkler head, stops. 13 inches away from that light, and the same distance for this light and sprinkler head. And we continue on. Oh, this is good. It's all T90, T90. See how I had to come back down with that 45? I have to make room for spray insulation. They want 5 inches. And if I would have went straight T90 down, it would have hit that plywood. So that's the reason for that. Break off for a sprinkler head here. And then we continue on. We're going down here, catch this riser, and catch that sprinkler down there. See that brace? That's how I do my bracing when the sprinkler doesn't line up with the run. And yeah, comes back down with the 45 again. This intersection was a little bit of a bugger. You know, three-way intersections are all over the place. Riser down. Okay, breaks over for this closet, walk-in closet, small one. Continues on. There's that sprinkler head, not in line with the lights. Offsets, goes on, catches this sprinkler head, and then goes on. In this washroom, see this washroom, remember the toilet connection? Yeah, that a plumber asked me about that. He's not doing toilet connections in his district, but We did a little chat on comments. This toilet connection attaches to this PEX. That's the plumber's PEX, and he's going to put a reducer, pressure reducing valve there, because I got 80 to 100 psi, and it's got to reduce down for 40 psi for this toilet. Otherwise, it'll just blow up that toilet, right? So we're going to have an access panel there, so we can shut it off whenever we want, work on the toilet. And yeah, so that rotates the water and keeps the customers from putting shutoffs on the valve station down at the mechanical room. Because some people used to like to put shutoffs and on the valve station after occupation. You know, we walk away and then they get a plumber to come in and then put a stop on the sprinkler. And then when they go away on vacation, they turn it off. Because, you know, sprinklers are, you know, they got a bad rap, you know, it's a lot of hackers blowing up houses. And during the winter time, they shut it off. And then insurance companies find out, why did the house burn down? Because, well, they had to shut off on the fire sprinklers. So, well, they wanted to fix that. So if anybody wanted to put a stop behind the dual check backflow preventer on my fire system, if they put a stop there, they lose a toilet. So that's the Underwriter Laboratories insurance people that invented that, and we had to follow it to their specs. Always the farthest toilet on the top floor away from the valve station in the basement. So the end line gets flushed, the rest of it follows, you know, the water comes behind it. So continuing on, there you go, toilet connection, and there's a funny intersection up there, eh? Got to think about that one myself, and then one sprinkler head for the closet. And that's it. That's the video, and I started in, this took me about 5 hours. I had this portion done my last day, and then I finished the rest of the floor this morning. It took me about 5 hours. And then I did two sprinkler heads downstairs. So I had a bunch of changes that the builder wanted done. More sprinkler heads because they didn't want me to go center because they have a big round molding going on there. Yeah, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I started at that riser. I started here. That was my first riser upstairs, and I started here with this riser. And I'm working backwards. So we had a sprinkler there. They want one over there, and they want one over there, instead of having one in the center, because that's a big molding there. It's a decorative piece. And worked my way back, put a sprinkler head there, and that means they want a sprinkler head down there, and nothing in the bulk. They want one in that, or nothing in the pocket, and they want one down there in the bulk. And then another one here. So extra sprinkler heads, and then another one over there for the stairs. Okay, that's an 8-minute video. I better let it go. Talk to you tomorrow.